So in this video, I'm going to be showing you my divisional matchup in the JFF Money League. I didn't show week 17, it was against the Raiders. It was kind of a boring game. I ended up winning it, which got me actually the bye through the wild card. And some crazy things happened. Browns ended up losing. So I am playing the Ravens, and the Ravens all year, I haven't really liked the Ravens. He runs an offense that I really don't like at all. I think it's from playing a lot of lobby ball that I've just learned really to hate the strong powers and the counters out of this formation, out of the pistol bunch tight end, and it just really frustrates me playing. So I've been kind of trash talking him all year about that, and I don't know, I really didn't like him that much, so I was pretty excited for this game. So I come out right out of the gate and I score. I had a pretty good game plan against his defense. I kind of knew what I can expect to see. I knew I'd be seeing a lot of cover 3, which is probably one of my favorite defenses to play against. So I was happy to see that. He comes out on offense though, and he's got a really good offense. I will give credit where credit is due. I'm not going to say this guy sucked or anything, because he definitely did not. This is probably one of the more exciting games I've played all year. He really knew how to read a defense. Before the game, I thought that he really just had the counter, which it was. A lot of his offense was just the counter, but he also had some other stuff that was pretty good. So I end up stopping him to a field goal, and then he sacks me. But he's leaving the screen wide open because I know he likes to send a lot of kind of nano blitzes from the right side. So having those blitzers coming from the right side, I know I can start throwing screens, which is really something that I like doing. It's really easy yards. Kendall Wright was finally back after being gone for like a long time. There we get the first down with the Anthony Thomas, which was huge. And then we go up to the spec catch. He had a couple 90 overall corners, so it was kind of hard to do, but I actually found I did it pretty well. Here's a pretty good play. I throw backside to Delaney Walker, end up getting the first down, and then I can just go right back to Mark Ingram, who's an absolute stud. I think I got him like 94 trucking, so he's been playing very well. And then I go back to Kendall Wright. So just as I'm on this drive, I'm going to be talking about a little bit about what's been new with me lately. I'm sorry I haven't made a video. I think it's been like 3 or 4 days, and the reason is I was at a football camp all weekend. I went really good. I had a lot of fun, but now I'm ready to start making videos again. I definitely miss doing this. I miss playing Madden and Diamond Dynasty. I found out some really good news, actually. I'm very excited about it. I'm going to be going to E3 with Sports Gamers Online. It's going to be an awesome opportunity for us. Going to go to LA, going to get to meet all the guys who I've been working so close with and trying to kind of help us all get bigger, like slowly, but we all kind of have, and I'm very excited to go to E3, so that's kind of big news for me. So yeah, that's kind of what I found that out during my football camp, so it was pretty good. I came out of the locker room and checked my email, and I got accepted, so very exciting, and I'll definitely have footage from that. So Madden 16 and stuff early, hopefully. I don't know if I can get you news on it and hopefully that kind of stuff. So if you're looking for that, stay tuned, because I will be at E3. And yeah, that's pretty exciting for a guy who just started like 5 months ago on this YouTube thing. So it's a pretty good big milestone. I've been hitting a lot of milestones lately. When I first started YouTube, I made a list of all the things that I want to do, and E3 was one of them. And I've definitely surpassed a lot of them, like hit 1,000 subs. Now I want to get to that 2,000 sub range. I'm getting close. So you guys are watching this right now, hit that sub button. It would mean the absolute world to me. I really want to hit 2,000 subs. But now I'm just going to get back talking about the game. Just wanted to quickly say what was new with me. So I go up 17-3. My offense is playing extremely well, but I give him way too much time. As Naturals, one of the guys in the league, said to me, he's like, I think you left him too much time, and he was very right. Like, he's right a lot of the time. So he's making some nice plays. He's got this drag that he goes to, so we'll run the 4 verticals with the drag, and I kind of have to choose who I want to take. And then he runs the counter to put himself in really good field goal range. So he takes the field goal. So I'm still up by 2 possessions. I'm feeling pretty confident he gets ball back. But with this guy, like as it's been all year, he's kind of a one-shot. Like he gets one play with Jeff Demps and he is gone. There you see the halfback counter. Boom, he flies through the middle of my defense. I thought I had a pretty good run defense this game, but apparently not. So he burns me. He's got some momentum, and my offense is kind of getting a little stagnant. On 3rd down, I try and throw to Kendall Wright. He doesn't get it, so I have to punt the ball. Really didn't want to have to do that. I really wanted to come back and score to keep that 2-possession lead, but I don't. Kind of give him a little bit of momentum here. He keeps throwing these swings, and I don't know what to do because he's got pretty good receivers, and I know with one of my corners at least, Sensible and Bleedy Ray Wilson, they're not very high overall guys, and I really don't want to get burnt deep. So I'm kind of just staying back, letting him have this short stuff, but that short stuff was really killing me for a while. Here Bernard Pierce just makes a huge run. This guy, he had 1,700 yards with Jeff Demps and Bernard Pierce throughout the year. Like, that's how crazy his run game is. So just letting you know this guy was good, and you'll see at the end how exciting this game turns out. So this drive, I know I need to get clutch. I'm going to user catch, and Justin Hunter knows it's the playoff time, and he is making plays. He hasn't all year. I haven't really thrown to him that much. Kind of gave him a break during the end of the year. Didn't want to show people too much of it, but in the playoffs, definitely anything goes. Here I actually stall on 3rd and 4, so I take the field goal to tie the game 20-20. I need a stop though. Like, I really need a stop. I need to get clutch. He was running a lot of counter. Like I said, I prepared for the strong power. I thought that's what he ran just from watching him, but it was a mostly counter, which is kind of a different run defense here. Oh my god, what a sick pick. That was not me at all. That was totally the computer just making a play for me, and that was absolutely huge. Puts me up 27-20. So he's getting the ball, and he's going to go right back to running with Bernard Pierce, just doing what he likes to do. Then he goes to this crossing route. I try and use it. I step up a little bit too much, but we get the fumble, recovery with Bleedy Ray Wilson, and I kind of had a feeling this whole time that this was coming back. Usually they get overturned, and sure enough, the booth reviews it, and it gets overturned. So he still has a chance. Here I kind of switched my camera view. I'm pretty nervous. I'm not going to lie. It's the playoffs. My heart was kind of pounding, and that probably explains why I didn't even fix the camera, and I'm just not even guarding that guy on the outside. Like, I'm really nervous. I hadn't felt this way in a game for a while. Like, I really wanted to beat this guy, just because, not because I didn't like him, just because I wanted to, I don't know, a little bit because I didn't like him, just because his offense and stuff. I know that counter and stuff really hurt a lot of people's chances in this league just because of him running it all the time. I didn't like that. Here he ends up scoring though to make it 27-27. I go up to Justin Hunter. He tries to user it, but Justin Hunter is just clutch today. He was having a day. Mark Ingram runs up to him. I thought he might fumble because Elam absolutely kills him, but he doesn't. I go back to the screen. He really wasn't adjusting well on defense. For a guy with like the 3rd ranked defense in the league, he was not adjusting as well as I was expecting. I really thought he'd adjust the user catch and the screen a lot better than he did to really make me run the ball and kind of have to do a lot of pocket passing, but he didn't. He didn't really adjust that well, and it worked out pretty well for me, the fact that he didn't, because it made this game on offense pretty simple, because I was able to put up a lot of points. A lot of games I kind of stall out at 17, 20, guys catch on, and I have to rely on my defense, but this guy I was able to just keep scoring. So he's getting the ball back. This is going to be an incredibly exciting finish. He's running this counter play. I'm nervous. I'm trying to stop him. He's got it here, going to that drag with Pitta. Pitta had a pretty good season. I think Pitta had like 600 yards receiving or something. He had a pretty good year, and his other 2 receivers both had really good seasons. So I need to make a stop here. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoy the end of the video. I put on a little clip, and I will see you next video.
The only thing that I see that is distinctly different about me is I'm not afraid to die on a treadmill. You might have more talent than me, you might be smarter than me, but if we get on the treadmill together, right, there's 2 things. You're getting off first, or I'm gonna die. It's really that simple. I want to represent an idea. I want to represent possibilities. I want to represent the idea that you really can make what you want. I just believe that. I believe that I can create whatever I want to create.